6 o'clock, here are your headlines. And more women come forward to the Times with allegations about the comedian Russell Brand.
The struggle to identify victims of the devastating floods in Libya, as 10,000 are still missing.
If you've filled up your tank recently, you'll notice fuel prices are on the rise again. I'll explain why and ask if they'll come back down anytime soon.
In sports, at the Rugby World Cup, England are heading towards the quarter-finals thanks to one of the more unconventional tries of the tournament in what proved an unconvincing victory over Japan.
Walking for Bill. We'll hear about the marathon march from Wembley to Wycombe Wanderers ground in memory of our great friend and colleague, Bill Turnbull.
It's a year or so since prostate cancer claimed Bill's life, so it just seemed an appropriate tribute to go from Wembley, where he enjoyed a couple of great days with Wycombe, to Wycombe's home at Adams Park.
Let's have a look at this morning's papers, shall we? We're starting with The Times. Reaction to the accusations against comedian Russell Brand, which he denies continued to dominate. This paper, of course, one of the ones that led the investigation, reports more women have come forward with allegations since that news broke on Saturday night.
The Mirror turns its attention to the broadcasters which employed Russell Brand, including the BBC and Channel 4. Its headline asks, what did TV chiefs know?
Daily Mail reports that the convicted murderer, Lucy Letby, may have killed 3 more babies and tried to murder another 15 during her time as a nurse. It quotes a paediatrician who gave evidence at her trial.
And if we need some joy and a smile this Monday morning, here we have Kylie Minogue bringing joy to the Party in the Park, BBC Radio 2's celebration of music in Leicester yesterday. Spectacular end to a weekend event.
75,000 people went to the 2-day festival. Also there, Tears for Fears, Soft Cell, Busted, and our favourite, Rick Astley.
But she's wooing the crowds. Great
I think
stuff.
Kylie's actually our favourite, isn't she?
I know.
Yeah, totally. Isn't she amazing?
You wouldn't have said it at Busted, we're here this morning instead of Friday, would you?
No, I think you're allowed to say that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's untouchable.
Yeah, exactly, you're allowed to say that.
Inside pages this morning, seen the stories itself in the Daily Telegraph this morning, that the Rally International, who organise gap year expeditions for teenagers before or after they go to uni, saying they want young people to leave their phones at home.
What, for a year?
Well, yeah, I think so.
I
Or
don't
certainly
think
for
that's
several
gonna
months.
happen.
If they're trekking, they're talking about in Patagonia or Costa Rica, they're saying that they want them not to have any digital distractions.
Wow.
They've tried it already. Erin McRae, who's 17 from Northern Ireland, said she was apprehensive initially, but after a few days on expedition, it felt completely normal. I stopped thinking about my phone and I realised you don't need it. There's nothing on your phone that you actually need. You don't miss anything at all.
The nervous parent in me thinks, well, you might need your phone.
You need to be able to call.
Yeah, you might need your phone. What if there's an emergency?
Yeah, but I suppose maybe there are
You
people
just
there
don't
who
want
do
to
that.
be, like, glued to your phone
Yeah,
the whole time.
yeah.
It's not good.
Look up, isn't it? Yeah.
Look up. A message for us all there, I think, John.
Look up, Sam.
Yeah, exactly.
This morning's front pages. The Metro leads on the joint investigation by The Times and Channel 4's dispatches in which 4 women have accused Russell Brand of sexual assaults between 2006 and 2013. He denies all the allegations. The Times reports it has been contacted by several women since Saturday with claims about Russell Brand's behaviour since the early 2000s. The paper says the new allegations haven't been investigated yet. The Eye reports on the growing pressure facing media bosses. The Telegraph writes, BBC forced into urgent inquiry over Russell Brand. The Sun also leads on the BBC saying it's urgently looking into the issues raised. And the Mirror's headline, what did TV chiefs know? Now, today's FT reports on Sir Keir Starmer promising to seek a major rewrite of Britain's Brexit deal in 2025 if Labour wins the next general election. The Guardian, meanwhile, reports that Labour's biggest union backer, Unite, is launching grassroots campaigns in red wall constituencies demanding more radical policies on jobs and climate. And the Star reports on the remnants of Hurricane Lee being set to move across the UK between Tuesday and Thursday. Now, if you want to see any of those front pages again, or indeed read the stories, then do scan the QR code on your screen.